What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How your mom and them? I see you in there, Dro. What's up? How's it going? I got a bunch of stuff because it was on sale, because that's what I do. I buy stuff that's on sale. And you know, one of the things I got recently, I got Starlink, because when we go to fly-ins, you know, getting internet can be an issue. And I know Dro carries around modems and stuff with him so that he can broadcast live. It's almost like the Starlink Mini is so small, you could technically fly with that dish and have internet, high-speed internet in the sky. So I'm like, oh, y'all got the full size? Yeah, I got the Mini because it went on sale, and I was like, man, that's awesome. And considering you can park the account now for $5 a month and, you know, just not use it, or you can pay the 50 gig roam plan, which is $50 a month, or you can get unlimited, which is very expensive. But what's up, trash bag? Anyways, so one of the things I got, I already have a little 268 power bank, right? Now this one, they have a hands-free one, Blue Eddy does, and you can carry it around in a backpack. So this is like, so I can carry around the Starlink, and I don't have the backpack yet. They shipped the power bank before I got the backpack, but this little slim guy here, really? I'm going to have to turn off my blink. I can't do this. Let me turn off my background. Hold on a second.
Howdy.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. It
Turn off your whole
is
camera?
right there. All right. So this, let me get this one up here. This is the Blue Eddy Hands-Free 2, which it does have a power plug in the back here, right up here. And then you got a couple of USB-Cs in the front, a couple of USB-As, and a solar hookup. This one is 700 watts and a 512 watt hour
Get up
battery
there and lay
backup.
down.
So this one is not that big, but it'll run a Starlink like you wouldn't believe. Now the other one I got two, so this one weighs a little bit more. This is the Blue Eddy Elite 100 V2. Now this one will put out, it's got 4 plugs, as you can see, plus 140 watt USB-C, 100 watt USB-C.
So I didn't know you bought 2 different things.
Yeah, 2 different things. And yes, they solar recharge also. This one, believe it or not, I don't know if you can see this, if I can put it up close enough to the camera. Up there, there's a solar input. Will take up to 1,000 watts of solar. You can pump in some solar into this son of a gun. And it has a really big screen. It's at 97% right now. This one weighs about 25 pounds. So this puts out 1,800 watts. It also will surge up to 3,600 watts. Why you would want to run something 3,600 watts, I have no idea, but it's to get stuff started that, you know, requires a little bit more than 1,800 watts. That one's not going in the backpack. That's just going to be, because the other one I got was so small, I was having to charge it more frequently than I would like. That's why I had the power thing. I got power now. I got power all over the place. But the Elite V2 not only hooks up via Bluetooth, it also hooks up via Wi-Fi. So if you have, what's up, Dave? It also has, if you have a, say you have it at home and you have something plugged into it, it connects to the cloud and you can literally turn it on from anywhere or off or whatever you want to do with it. So it's pretty cool that it's got all those features in there, not to mention 20 millisecond switch over. So if your power went out in your house, it literally clicks on and will run your stuff without even, like, if your computer was hooked to it, you might see a small flash in your screen, but it would keep going. So 20 milliseconds is fast. I hate to pay for 1,000 watts of solar panels. Right? Yeah. Well, I don't even have 1,000 watts of solar panel trash bag. I think I have a 200 watt. But the other cool thing is this.
Harry's asking the real questions.
So how much was it? Okay, they're not. The hands-free 2 is still on sale. I can show you what that one is because the big one that I bought, the big square one that I just showed, the Elite, it's no longer on sale. Well, it's a 44% off right now, but that makes it $450. When I got it, it was $399, so it's a little higher now. The hands-free one now, if you wanted to like go camping with something, I can show you that one. It is still on sale. It's actually at a pretty good price. Let me see if I can bring it. There it is. This one is, let me copy the link. It's still $299. It's still 50% off right now. So that, if you look at that backpack, and don't just take my word for it, watch YouTube reviews. I highly suggest you do your research. Normal price of that is $600. That backpack is bad to the bone. It's got flaps on the side that you can open up so you can access it. That's where you saw that thin one that I showed you. It goes in that backpack. Now they got a hands-free one that's smaller, but either one of them has too many watt hours to take on a plane, so you're not going to be bringing this on an airplane with you because it's got too much power. Just be aware of that. But to take camping or something, it's great. Am I planning on going? That's not the problem, Dro, with going to
No,
fly-ins.
because he spent all of his money on gear.
No, the problem with me going to more fly-ins is having the time off, dude. If I had where I could, we missed you guys this year. Yeah, you didn't come.
We were there.
You didn't come. We were there. You were at some fair. I was like, I guess he don't want to come to Sword to Shore. Dro's too busy at the barbecue fair or wherever the hell he was at for like a month.
So he bought all that. You know what I bought for Prime Day, right? Okay. I had some agents that gave me a gift card because I'm awesome. And I
bet.
used that to buy myself a dash cam. And then I bought a canvas bag that was $9. And then I bought some trays to go to the seafood festival so we can put our food on the tray and it's got a little cup holder. And I spent $9 on those as well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, in my defense, now the Starlink, at least the Starlink Mini that I have fits in my sunroof, and I get high-speed internet going down the road. Now,
thank you, Linda.
If you're driving, you can't really, you're not going to get on your phone and do stuff while you're driving. But on a long road trip, whoever's in the passenger seat or whatever, they can get on there and just boom, whatever internet what they want to do, they can do it. It's pretty nice for that. Or if you drive out in the middle of a stick somewhere that has no cell phone service, boom, you got it right there. But yeah, I got some pretty cool toys now. We will see how well they pan out. I haven't tried running anything off of either of these battery backups. I want to see how long it'll run the little fridge that we take to all the fly-ins, the cooler, which that thing doesn't use but like, what, 30 something watts at the most?
I don't know.
So I'm thinking this big one that I have, this 1800 watt with 1024 watt hours, is probably going to last 2 to 3 days at least before I even have to charge it. I'm hoping. Yeah, even in the rain, you got decent service. Wow. Yeah, the good thing about the Roam plan is it covers the entire United States and 12 miles out into the ocean.
Yes, because we will totally be 12 miles out.
I'm just saying it covers the coastal. So just saying, if you had a boat and you was cruising not far offshore, not 12 miles out, but if you're within
Why
5,
only
10
12 miles? It's from satellite. Shouldn't it cover everywhere?
Yeah, it should, but that's the way they have it set up. This
No,
is
you
the
gotta,
thing, right?
You got to pay more if you want to go.
They
Well,
had to put a
I'm just
stipulation.
getting started, CDC.
They had to put a stipulation on the rules because the Roam package, it says it can only go to 100 miles an hour because people that had airplanes were like, we can't get service. That's because your plane goes faster than 100 miles an hour, so it can't keep up. So that's why up to 100 miles an hour. Until our cells can all get cell service with satellites as an option. Wouldn't that be nice, Dro? They don't want to have certain places having Starlink. Well, there you go. That's true. Once you get off the coast so far, then you're ending up in different places, you know, the Bahamas and so on and so forth.
So I also bought a new vacuum cleaner.
Yes, which she has not opened yet. It's still in the box now.
No, I've been busy.
Yeah. I did buy, which is coming tomorrow. The way I had my Starlink in the car now, it's basically just sitting where my moonroof closes. So I bought a silicone cover that's got suction cups so I can stick it to the sunroof and leave that open and then run the wire. You won't even see it. It'll be like completely hidden.
Unless someone's standing on top of your car.
Did you see my message? I did not, Cloud Chucker. I've been running my mouth. Let me see if I can see back. Munchkin, my Grim Green Recoil V3 arrived today. Just built it to use. It's awesome RTA. I put it on my Smog Mods Squonker mech. Nice. The Recoil V3. I haven't bought any kind of who did? Really, Dro? Oh my goodness. But anyways, yeah, the Starlink works pretty good. I haven't really done a lot of testing with it. Because I end up paying for the first month's service before you can park it, which is what I'm gonna do. Until I go to a fly-in, then I'm just gonna crank it up. I figure if we go to a fly-in and there's people there that want internet, I'll just run the unlimited plan that month. That way I don't have to worry about people that do get on my Starlink using too much data. If I run unlimited, we're good. So that's the way I want to do it. I'll just save money all the other months and then pay the extra money that 1 month so everybody has good internet at whatever fly-in I'm at. So
She finally lay down, but she's staring at me.
yeah, we are babysitting the dog right now. Her daughter's dog.
Grandpupper.
It's the grandpupper.
Breeze.
Yep. Hello, Breeze. I'll tell you what, these battery backups come with some thick power cables. I mean, they're no joke. The big square one that I have will charge, if you put it in turbo mode, it will charge at 1200 watts. That's a lot coming in. Pre-activated David Rowland and got free service over a year. He gave her one free Wi-Fi. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, my Starlink is out in the car, or I'd show you, but it's a white square.
T-Bolt. How you doing?
T-Bolt. Yes, we are married now. And we were really like newlyweds when that first flying happened, and Dro didn't get to see it because he wasn't there. I just got to give him crap. Look at that. My Paralife hat was on the floor. Nick would be rolling around.
Along with all of your other belongings.
Well, stuff falls sometimes, you know. I bought a new net for my cage for the paramotor. I still have to, my frame is a little bit off. When I set it flat, one of the legs is a little high, so it kind of rocks. I've been trying to straighten it, but have had zero success. So I don't know if I need to take the motor off so that I can get it straight or what, but I want to get that straight before I put the cage back on, drill the rivets out, put a new net on, put it all back together. Then I got to buy a new prop, and I got to buy 2 new lines for my glider. So right now I'm kind of nothing, but it's just going to be cold for the next few months anyway. So I'm just going to slowly fix everything. No rush.
Y'all want to know why I had to get a new vacuum cleaner? He didn't do anything. Well, except for purchasing a vacuum cleaner before we got here without getting my input on it. Do you know most of them don't come with the brush attachment? You know, the end piece that's all got the bristles on it that you can actually wipe your baseboards with and it sucks up the dirt, or your vents, your air vents for your intake. They don't come with that. And the one that he bought, you can't even order it as like an extra accessory. So I had to buy a brand new vacuum cleaner just for one fucking part.
That is bad. Um,
Oh, well, karma's a bitch, ain't it, King Cobra?
wow. Wow, King Cobra. Nice. Wow. That's nuts. So, yeah, Munchkin bought a whole vacuum cleaner for one attachment.
Yeah.
That's kind of like she picked me up just for my wood, you know.
Here comes CDC with the fucking puns. Very nice, CDC. It better suck. I'll tell you that much. I bought a canister vacuum that comes with the attachments, and supposedly it's very small, but powerful.
You know, I told Linda we were going to go
We'll
look
see.
for that stuff that we wanted to get for her that she
It's
can
already
do
in
as
the- It's already in the
giveaways.
cart.
But, huh?
It's already in the cart.
Oh, you found some? Okay.
Mhm.
So I was like, well, if we have this storm that's coming in, we're not going to be able to go anywhere. We're lucky to keep our cars from flooding. So hopefully that doesn't happen. That storm that's coming, basically the way the wind's going to be blowing in is from the northeast, and the river that we live next to goes from the northeast to the southwest. If the wind is blowing that direction, it's basically like, hey, just blowing right down the river, right towards us, and it
Yes,
will
'cause
flood
We
everything.
we live very, very close to where the river ends, so there's
Yes.
nowhere for the water to go. And
Except our yard.
don't y'all love how he just gets up and talks about the wind and the direction that it blows the water? Do you know where he learned all that from?
No,
Do-
I did not know which way it
do
was
you
going
know
to
where-
blow.
Mr. Andrews received his talking points from? Tell him, honey.
I did. You know what? I didn't even know
Mhm.
this storm was coming. So, alls I picked up was she said the wind was going to be blowing from the northeast, and that's all I needed to know.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw it. Cloud Chucker. It looks nice. It does.
So it's a nor'easter. They said the rain is supposed to start about 4:30 tomorrow morning. Sunday is going to be the worst of it. My main concern is high tide. So I don't know. I'm assuming the school is far enough away to where I can just park the car over there. But we'll
I
see.
think the school is out of the range of.
I mean,
getting
technically
flooded.
just a block down the street, but
Yeah.
there's not really anywhere to park there because all the people that live there are parked there.
Well, no, they're not going to park there. The other thing that I did get one more thing. I have a 14 terabyte external hard drive. I was literally running out of space on my computer. I had a 10 terabyte that no longer works. Yeah, here it is. 10 terabyte right there. No longer works. The only thing I haven't tried is throwing more juice at it. Because these things, these little guys here are supposed to have power running to them. And it's always run without it, and I haven't tried it with power to see if it boosts it, makes it work. So I may try that.
It's a little chilly out here too. Not OneDrive. Look, I never ever want to open OneDrive. Why is it even on my
It
fucking
does it to me too. OneDrive, iCloud, all that pops up on computer all the time, and it gets on my nerves.
On your what?
Computer. I was getting it out. You're getting it Sunday night? Yeah, we're supposed to get it tonight. Well,
Echo.
I should say this
What's
morning
the temperature?
at like 3:30 in the morning. So while we're sleeping,
64.
it should come down hardcore. I do have Monday off as a floater day. Munchkin's gonna go to work, so I'll have the day off. Can I reformat the drive? It's not. I wish I could reformat the drive, Cloud Chuck. Will, you missed all the tech talk, man.
Not a pooter, a floater.
I can't go through all that again. Will's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" What was I looking at when I was getting it out? CDC, you ain't right. Oh my goodness. Did I say pooter?
I'm not quite sure what you said when you're trying to say
I don't know what I
computer,
said either.
but
Maybe I
think
said pooter.
Pooter was part of it. King Cobra, I didn't necessarily like wait for Prime Days, all the deals they were telling me. I technically ordered my vacuum cleaner before Prime Day even started, but it was already on sale.
Who had a floater? I have a floater coming up Monday. Will fly.
And I think my dash cam, I don't know if that was Prime Day or if it was just on sale.
That thing's been running on sale for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised. The power banks, on the other hand, they rarely go on sale, so that's why I grabbed it. I can show them to you real quick, Will.
So we have at work,
this is one of them.
Like Columbus Day and Veterans Day, we call them floater days. So you can pick 2 out of the 4 to be off.
This one goes inside of a backpack. This is called the hands-free 2. There's also a hands-free 1 that is smaller, but this one's pretty light.
I'm not carrying that backpack.
That one's 700 watts.
Hey, Stina.
How many? 512 watt hours. This one, this one's a lot beefier. I don't know why the green light stays on it. It is 1800 watts with 3600 watt surge and is 1024 watt hours. It weighs a lot more. It's 25 pounds.
Half price isn't bad.
Hey, Stina. What now?
Cloud Chucker City got a set of darts for half price. I
Oh,
found
there
the
you go.
pants that my sister gave me that were out of her Stitch Fit box that I've been hunting for. They finally made it to Amazon, so I ordered 3 pairs in different colors. $22 for 2 of them, and then for some reason the gray ones were only $15.99. But I'm not going to complain. My sister was pissed though because she spent a lot more than that getting them through Stitch Fix. But they're very comfortable. They're like dress pants, but they're stretchy. But not too stretchy to where it looks like you're wearing leggings, but they're comfy.
So at some point, maybe before the end of this month, since I have Starlink, if I have enough data, because I'm only on the 50 gig plan, so obviously I couldn't stream like this really long, but I want to try to stream live from like out somewhere, maybe the beach or something, and just from my phone, because if I try to do it from a computer, I'd have to carry all that gear out there. That'd be a pain in the butt. But the Starlink's very portable. I could bring it anywhere. And I have battery things that I can plug it into. No problem. It'll run fine. But just as a test before I park it. Cloud Chucker's doing a mod heist. Man, every mod heist we've done for the last, I don't know how many times we've lost. Every one.
Our luck's bound to turn around sometime, right?
At some point, we got to get better luck. I mean, considering we're about to get flooded, maybe we'll have better luck.
So the new girl,
Yep.
I have high hopes. She seems very smart, very capable. I don't have to show her things more than once, except for how to open her email, because she keeps hitting the big M on the bottom for Gmail, which doesn't allow you to like bounce between accounts and stuff like that. So, um, but no, she got through almost 3 lists of policies, getting all of them emailed out today.
I will say that she does seem a lot smarter than the last 2 or 3 people he's hired. So it looks promising. Hopefully. Oh man, I shouldn't have jumped in there. I should have
Damn it,
known
Will.
better. Will, of course, Will knocked over the fighting cock. Will, stay
You
away
can
from the
never
liquor,
trust
man.
Will with cock.
You got your own wiener. Leave it alone. Sure, blame it on me. You was in the car.
Yeah, so she's doing good so far. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, and she's asked a couple of questions from me even, because I'm the techie guy. But honestly, the questions she asked are well founded. They're not like, I'm dumb, can you help me? So I didn't mind helping her. It was pretty easy. The one was adding the personnel calendar. The other one was doing her signature on the email for Gmail, because she has 2 Gmail. I have 2 Gmail accounts at work that I have to bounce back and forth between. So it can be frustrating.
Well, and I think the one thing that she asked you about, we can't help, because they tied that email address to a person.
Right.
So even though it's like generic, when I get it from her, it says Taylor.
Right. Well, because she's sending it from that email address.
Right.
But she can still change the signature that it puts on
Yeah,
it.
well, yeah, and I told her how to do that. But as far as the name that pops up,
Yeah.
NDS has to do that, and I've already got David to do that. He said when she logs out and logs back in, it should be fixed.
Okay, cool. Well, there, we got all that done.
But like I'm sitting there because we got a call from the old office, right? Which was funny because I've told you about Iris, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I hear her chirping in the background, and she's talking to me like we're best friends, and that she hasn't talked to me in so long, and she only comes in to help out, and she's watching her grandson, and she's so excited, and how have you doing? And said she was going to send me a recipe for a new chocolate cake that she was making with salted caramel frosting, and it was so nice to talk to you again. This woman tried to throw me under the bus so many times when she worked with us. It was like her main mission in life to try to run me over with the bus. But she doesn't know I kept notes. So it never worked. But yeah, it just.
She tried really hard, but it didn't work out. I
She
mean,
did.
Jeff, our boss, knows what the deal is, so it's kind of like you're fighting a losing
Right.
battle.
But the
there.
point I was getting to with that was they had been trying to email the old title girl, right? And they weren't getting any response. So I had to ask Jeff and them. I'm like, so did anybody ever set up like forwarding or an out of office for her? Because no one's checking that email. And they're like, oh, yeah, we should probably do that. You think she's been gone for like 2 months and that didn't occur to you? Oh, to me, do I have to do everything around here?
Well, yeah, and my email used to be this really encrypted, crazy password, and they end up changing it when we went on vacation. And I was like, okay, I'll just go with the generic thing. I guess they had to do that so people could. Why people needed in my email, I have no idea, because they didn't do anything while we were gone, nothing. So, at least on my part.
What, for the new title orders?
Yeah, nothing.
I don't know. Maybe they thought that somebody was going to set one up or something. I have no idea.
Nobody said, not even one. It was at the same number when I left. I was like, okay, well, they didn't do anything, but
This is my shocked face.
well, you kind of got to expect it. Usually when we
So,
leave, nothing
y'all
gets
wanna-
done, but when they
y'all wanna
leave,
know
they want
something?
everything done.
So we had an employee that has worked for us twice before. Both times didn't. Well, the first time she left, it was for a valid reason. The second time she left, she went with one of the other employees that went off on her own. The way she went about leaving was very underhanded and sneaky and conniving, and she kind of fucked shit up for me. Like when I left to go to Georgia to retrieve him, things went bad when I left, right? Um, well, she came back to work for us for a third time and was there for 2 weeks, I think. And
Maybe
then
a
I
week.
found out the day before we were supposed to leave to go to the fly-in that she had put in her notice again and was going to work the rest of the week. And then she was going to be gone, right? So it's like, well, fuck. All right. Now, granted, in the 2.5 weeks that she came back, she got more done than the previous girl did in like 4 or 5 months. So kudos to her for that. But she actually called, sent me a message, and was like, "Do you think they'd take me back?" Like, oh, I don't know about that. Yeah. I kind of felt bad. I think I got her another job somewhere else, though. So I have to find out
So-
what the tea is on that.
What year is Stina getting married again? I know Stina's got like the day down to the minute.
Next year. She could probably tell you how many seconds are left.
Right. So it's next year. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, next year, same year as my son? Crazy.
I
Okay.
guess so.
Yeah, if they're getting married next year, I think there's like September, October-ish, I think, is when they're getting married. Stina
don't
knows.
remember the
I
date.
can't. I don't keep up with it like you do, Stina.
I'm
but
quite sure Stina knows.
2027.
2027.
See,
Oh, okay.
see, I knew it was. It's the year after that.
Hmm.
Okay, that makes more sense. So yeah, my son, the Marine son, is getting married next year in August. So I'll have to be in Georgia next August. We have to plan that out somehow, but we'll get it figured out. Just under a year and a half. She's like, I got it mapped out. Trust me. This many hours, this many days, it's gonna get done. Yes. Operation on my thumb. They canceled your appointment. Walking through the door. Didn't know when that was gonna happen. Oh. I did not give y'all the news about my brother.
That
I
sucks,
know
because-
that I mentioned a little bit about my brother. Basically needing open heart surgery. One of his valves in his heart was too small. So he had a lot of fluid built up around his heart, and they were trying to get most of that fluid off because they basically said, if we do open heart surgery on you now, you're going to be on a ventilator the rest of your life. So he didn't want to do that. The doctors did not want to either, or the surgeons. So they waited, and then his kidneys were in stage 4 shutdown, they thought, but it was actually a stage 3. So they got him kind of stabilized. I think that was 2 days ago. Was it Tuesday, I think? So the surgeons decided, okay, we're going to go put a couple of stents in, which they did. And I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it was the prayers, because they put those 2 stents in him, and the very next day they sent him home. He had gotten that much better from just 2 stents. Now, I do think that they plan on doing the open heart surgery at a later time, but for now, he's made like a complete recovery from just the stents being put in there. Yeah, y'all finally won. Dadgum. See? Now that I'm down and out, y'all rip me off. I see how it works. And not only did they win, they got the vicious ant stuff. When they get vicious ant, it pays really good. Cloud Trucker got in there. Yeah, look, he won. What was that 300? Or is that 36 million? Okay, then.
Yeah, I didn't get in on that one.
Yes, it was a success with my brother, Will. Those stents, for some reason, made him like do a complete recovery to the point to where they were able to send him home the very next day. That's
it's
crazy.
Amazing what happens when you have blood flow to your heart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So even though he had all that fluid and all that stuff going on, he literally, because the doctor was like, if you could get up and walk down, he said, I can't walk down the hall because it feels like my chest is going to explode when I take more than 3 steps.
Now you need to follow up with your sister to see if what they have him doing at home, are they planning on keeping him on the diuretic and making him walk to get the rest of that water off and get him to the point where he can go back and have open heart?
Thanks, King Cobra. Yeah, that I was trying, what I was doing, I figured since he had surgery, whether it be laparoscopically or what, I wanted to give him a little time to heal because I'm sure he's sore, and then call and find out how things are going. So I figured I'd wait a week, let him get
Are you going to ask him or are you going to ask your sister? Because if you ask him, you're not going to get the right answer.
You're right. I'll ask my sister-in-law because, yeah, he's my family, at least the men in my family have always been really stubborn. I think I'm the only exception to the rule. I'm stubborn about a lot of stuff, but health, I've learned to not be as stubborn with just because I've seen it happen to other family members. And I'm like, I'm not the guy that's going to be like, well, I don't need to go to the doctor. I don't need to go to the hospital. No, I'll go because it's better that than to sit around and go, oh, I'm the tough guy. I don't need the hospital. Screw that, man. You want to die? Mm-hmm. So, especially if it's heart related. I mean, I regularly take my blood pressure medicine. I could probably lose 1,000,000 pounds and my blood pressure is still going to be high, but I take medicine to regulate it, and it's been keeping me. My doctor's like, your blood pressure is perfect now. We're going to keep you right where we at. And that's what I do. So as long as that's going good, I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. I mean, I still feel good for my age. I don't feel like I'm like old and raggedy, at least yet. Yeah, I wake up sore sometimes, but I'm not going to complain like, oh, I'm the worst shape ever. No, I don't think that at all.
Waking up sore and having things crack, snapple, and pop when you walk is different than not being able to get out of bed or not being able to walk down the hallway.
Right.
There's a difference.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully. Oh, my God. I almost said it.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Said it.
What?
I was going to say, and Linda, this is so your fault. I almost said, hopefully Shaney gets his camper this week.
Shaney.
I am not calling him Shaney. Dadgummit, Linda. Hopefully Shane gets his camper this week.
Those pictures he took on my phone keeps popping up on my watch, which is freaking me out because I'm like, who the fuck? Oh, that's Shane. Why is Shane making kissy faces at my watch?
It's all Linda's fault. Linda, Shaney. And I'm like, oh, then it just sticks in your head. It's your fault, Linda. Y'all missed it. Linda had a 70s. It was her 70th show yesterday, and she was dressed up full 70s gear. It was hilarious. And I didn't know when her show first came on, she had that bandana. I was like, is she trying to look 70? She was. I didn't know because she hadn't said it yet. But I was already thinking 70s as soon as, so you did a good job on your costume. You finally got stamps. That's awesome. And Will took the AC/DC socks just because he knows I wanted them, which is fine. I don't mind.
And Linda, I was watching, but I got home late because I had to go to the grocery store after work, and I came home and was very crabby and growly because I was hangry. So
honestly, the AC/DC socks would match nothing I own. Nothing at all, but they look cool.
Like your Scooby-Doo socks do?
My Scooby-Doo socks, those are just crazy socks. I do have some Scooby-Doo socks. I have a few pair of outlandish socks. Now my boss loves wearing those weird socks. I bought him how many pairs? Like 30 pair of crazy socks.
But did you realize they were compression socks?
No, I did not.
They are.
Oh, well, they're compressing him.
He doesn't really need to wear compression socks, but yeah.
Well, I mean, he does play a lot of pickleball.
He does.
Why not?
He does.
Because, you know, he hurt his ankle or whatever last time he played, so.
He didn't hurt his ankle. He thought he tore his Achilles moving too fast. Then he got hit in the eye with a pickleball.
His daughter, bless his heart, his daughter got accepted to Princeton. She is in Princeton College. So, highfalutin stuff, which is why he can't afford to pay us anything, because he has to pay his daughter's tuition to go to Princeton.
No, he pays me good.
As long as he pays you good, that's all that matters.
But yeah, the Princeton thing. He wanted her to go, but he was really hoping that she would have chose the other college that was offering her a scholarship.
Right?
But yeah.
I mean, hey, you know, Stina's betting like $1 billion. She's gonna bet 25 million.
I told him he needs to bring me back a sweatshirt to go with my Yale sweatshirt. 2 places I'll never be. But now he's all over the place. He's got to go to.
I'm gonna bet really low. Because
he's going to Michigan, and then he's going to Chicago because they've got games. So he's got like 4 flights he's got to take this weekend. I said, well, that sounds awful. I will be thinking about you while I'm holed up in my house eating snacks, watching the rain.
I guess you can't win nothing if you don't bet nothing. They just betting all kinds of money. 3 million? All right.
I'll get in on this one.
Yeah, there's 1 seat left, I do believe. We got a 5-seater now, I think.
We got a minivan.
Car's getting bigger.
You know, and I'm convinced with my last couple paychecks, as long as
I'm sabotaging the heist.
Yeah.
As long as
I continue to make my overtime, I could afford.
Not yet, Will. It hasn't come up yet.
I could afford to buy my minivan, but I'm still gonna wait. Damn it!
Scuba knocks over fighting cock. What? And then I knocked over the fighting cock, and I noticed a disturbance and catch myself.
Someone needs to put that bottle
I
back
will
up
let
in
y'all
the bar.
mod heist next time. I'm not going to enter the next one, all right? You got to give it a minute or so you can do it again, but I won't enter the next one. That's messed up. I knocked over my own stuff? That's not right.
It's alcohol abuse.
It is. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a time back in the past where Starlink would have been even more beneficial. Now, cell phone service is almost everywhere. There is places, there's spots where you don't really get good service. And then you go, man, I wish I could get internet. That's where Starlink would come in handy. But I know back in the past, when we would take trips in the car, man, I would lose cell phone service all the time. It's gotten a lot better over the years, but there's still spots where it won't pick up. And that's where that thing will come in handy. Do I really need to browse the internet going down the road? Not really, but when we get to a fly-in and there's no high-speed internet, it kind of sucks because you want to post videos and stuff so people can see what's going on, and you really can't because you have no internet. But I will now. I'll just run it live. If I do unlimited, I will just stream the whole damn thing live. I don't care. Just let it run. And my drink is empty.
I'm disappointed that I didn't get more peanut butter whiskey because I'm drinking what's
Screwball.
left.
Well, you drank all the last one.
I did. I'm drinking what's left of the peach crown right now.
I did get a whiskey bottle that has shot glasses with bullets in them. It's pretty cool. I forgot which liquor I put in there. It's one of the crowns, maybe the blackberry crown, I guess.
It was the peach crown.
Peach crown. Okay. So it's bad when you have too much liquor. We have no room to put any more liquor bottles. And we rarely, that's why it's full. I mean, if we drank all the time, that would diminish a lot, but we literally only drink on Fridays during the show. That's it. Luckily, I'm not one of those guys that goes, "Oh, I need a drink. I don't do that." So
I don't know. There's been some days where I've drank during the week, but not very often.
yeah, I mean, it's basically what a nightcap or something. Like, oh, I need one drink to relax. Which, if you've had a hard day at work, I get it. One drink calms your nerves. Sit back. Anybody in the stock market? What happened to the stock market today? Well, Will, you would know. Hopefully, it wasn't any stock in that warehouse in Tennessee. Because you shared a file.
I did.
Let me see what's going on here. I wonder if I can make that show up.
Probably. No, I don't have anything in the stock market. I think I might have money in a 401k somewhere. I don't remember. I may have cashed it out because it wasn't very much from an account a while ago. I don't know. Hey, Will, do you know how to find out if you got money in a 401k from an old job?
There is Linda in her 70s glory. Lindy's treehouse. Look at her. I told her she looked like a Terminator Sarah Connor. She's got on the Terminator glasses, but she looks like Sarah Connor. So there you go. And what's at $50? What is Bill talking about? Silver at $50. Yeah. Oh, silver prices. Don't you wish they would go up?
No, Will. Maybe I did cash it out.
Well, Cloud Chucker, you're always here. I do appreciate it.
Apparently, I've got some money in a Pentagon Federal Credit Union account that is like a profit sharing. I just have no idea what my account number is or how to access it. They send me the I need to call them and be like, so, like, can I like put money in it? Where are your branches? Because I was with another credit union that I had my old car loan from, and they gave you a free savings account, profit sharing account, and then when Pentagon Federal Credit Union bought them, or merged with them, they took it over. I mean, it's not much. It's like $7 or something, but you know. It's something. Is that drool or did you pee on the bed? That must be drool. I don't know. Or from wet dog. Yeah, I don't remember if I have anything from that old job. I remember them sending me something at one point, but I can't remember if I cashed that out or not.
Oh my goodness. Transferred out of a 401. Yeah, you know, I for some
Yeah, go potty.
reason one of my credit cards just raised my limit like big time. And I'm like, why are they raising my limit? I had one credit card that they dropped my limit like a lot. A lot. They brought my limit all the way down to what I owed, which put me at 100% usage. And I was like, this is bullcrap. Then I got another credit card. They just doubled, actually tripled my limit on my credit card. Now that can get you in trouble because I spend money. I really don't even use that card, Scott. That's what's weird. If you spend money, I can see them raising your limit. But on that card, I rarely touch it. So that made me go, why are they doing that? But hey, you know, I'm okay with it. I appreciate that because it brings over my balance. Okay, who is that in the picture? Is that Breeze? That can't be Breeze. That's not Breeze. She's got the whole 70s thing down. They want that high interest you're going to pay them. Exactly, Will. I agree. I'm down with that. I understand completely. I've been paying most of the cards down. There's only one card that's really high, and I'm slowly bringing that one down. The rest of them, I mean, like even my Apple card, well, if it wouldn't be for these power banks I just bought, it was almost paid off completely. So if I go ahead and pay a lot on those, I'll have it taken care of, and then I can work on the other ones. One of them's a secured card that I got way back in the 90s, and I want to cancel it so they can just give me my money back, but...
Way back in the when?
The 90s?
You didn't get it in the 90s?
Okay,
you
2000...
got it when you got here in 2019.
So maybe it was
dork.
2019. I don't know. That was the 90s. 2019 was the 90s. So maybe in 2019, I think I got that card, and that was a secured card. You have to put all the money down for a deposit. And I'm like, I want to cancel it. You have to call them to cancel it to get your money back. Because I'm like, hey, that money is money I paid y'all. I would like my money back, please. And they charge you like some crazy fee per year, $78 a year just to have that card. And I'm like, no, I'd rather have the cash and not even use this card anymore. I got multiple credit cards, so I do not need that secured one at all. There's a limit, like having a few credit cards is good, having too many is bad, and I don't need that one. Just saying. I really want Shane to get his trailer so we can see him to start to do some work on it. But I mean, hey, if he gets it, he gets it. I'm not Scooby-Dooing it either. So Donna's gonna give. Well, there you go. Maybe they will, King Cobra. Hopefully they will. I hope they do for you, bud. I mean, if it hurts, screw that, man. Get them to redo it. So the Wise Palm Lock that I got, I know I haven't really talked about it. I did get a new door lock. I already had a Wise lock that uses a code to get in or your fingerprint. I wanted one that we did not have to put the groceries down to put our finger on to unlock the door. The Wise Palm Lock, like I said, it's new technology. It reads the veins inside your hand. That was a big plane that just went over. And I want to try somebody else's hand, like maybe when her daughter comes over, I want her daughter to put her hand and see if it unlocks, just for the heck of it. Because I want to see how reliable it is. I mean, what if it's just opening for the hell of it? Anybody's hand.
Shouldn't you have figured that out before you put it on our front door?
Well, I mean,
Just
it's new
saying.
technology. How are you going to do that besides trying other people's hands, you know, to see if it works? What's up, autistic? So I think that just getting somebody that don't have access to try the door and then see if it works. Bobby McGee.
Hi. What are you doing? Oh, you're going to come up here? Okay, come on.
Oh, yeah, I want to see this. Get that crazy dog
Here,
up there.
come from that side. Come on.
There is Penny, the
She's,
overexcited dog right there.
She's part beagle and part pointer something.
Part-
type of pointer.
Part I'm getting in your lap and just hanging out
Part
dog. That's what
I'm
that
a
dog.
baby. Yes.
Yes, it is. That is a big baby of a dog that whines when mommy leaves. So
Well, and she was sitting there after her bath, just sitting there staring at me. She's bored. So I had to go find her toys to play with. So if she could say I'm bored, she totally would. Yeah.
yeah.
But she came to grandma's and got a bath. And then she got some pepperonis as a treat for being a good girl in the bath.
The reason I said I need a small boat is because if this nor'easter comes through here like they say it's going to tonight, our yard is going to flood, and the only way we can go anywhere is by boat, pretty much, because it will flood this street.
That's why I went to the grocery store yesterday, because I don't plan on going nowhere.
Well, I mean, we make him float up halfway up the street and then have to walk the rest of the way, because I'm assuming the water's only going to go so far. I just don't want it to go into the basement and destroy. Most of the stuff down there can be destroyed, but there is some stuff I do not like. My paramotors
I
there.
don't think it's going to get high enough.
Don't want it
go.
to get destroyed.
If the water starts getting high enough to where we think it's going to go in there, you can go get it and bring it in the house.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of too much that's down there that's on the floor. I'm trying to think of what's on the floor. The generators are on the floor. The scooters are on the floor. That would be something that needs to be lifted higher.
Yeah, and if we could get down there in the basement and throw 75% of that shit out, then we'd be able to put things in plastic bins. So if the water got in there, they wouldn't get wet. And we would be able to lift things off of the floor.
Well, I mean, I do have the Gorilla stand, which most paramotor pilots have some type of stand to put the paramotor on. I could put it up on that, which will raise it about 2 feet. That should probably be higher than the water.
But just think, if the basement was clean, you could put it there and you could leave it there and
It's
you could
going to
access
take
it.
a literal entire
Dumpster?
month to go through that garage, the
No,
basement.
we just need a dumpster.
we just need a dumpster. Just throw
we just
everything
need a
away.
dumpster, and you need to stop fighting me. And when I say throw it out, throw it out.
That's going to be hard to do. I'm just.
No, it's not.
It's not hard for you, but there's some stuff that I would like to keep.
Yeah, but
That
just
you
think about
probably-
how much new shit would you be able to buy if you got rid of half the garbage down there that you don't
Hey.
even know it exists?
I got rid of a lot of stuff that was in storage that I did not want to get rid of.
I saw nothing of value in that storage unit.
There
When
were
we went, you grabbed the stuff that you wanted, and then we left the rest.
there was stuff in there that was very valuable, which may
That's
be
not what I
valuable
mean.
again at some point, but
That's not what I mean, because you and I both know you were never, ever, ever going to fucking sell it. So it doesn't matter how much money it was worth or will be worth. You're not ever going to let it go. So it was trash. Just as I thought. Trash.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't buy stuff because it might be worth something one day. I don't not throw it out because it might be worth something one day. If I don't want it, if I'm not using it, bye, Felicia.
I did get this. It cost me $1. And I don't even collect these, but there's a Barney pop. He's still sealed, brand new in the box.
More garbage for me to
Barney
throw
might
away.
be worth something someday. Ow. Man, I almost fell on my chair. Those bell bottoms will be back in style eventually. There you go.
I mean,
And
they are. I believe
parachute
they
pants. What?
autistic. I believe they call them boot cut now.
Boot cut.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, you know, there is a lot of fashions that go out and then come back in and go out and come back in, but certain things, those big hang glider collars are they can't come back in, I don't think. I mean, unless you're specifically going for a 70s costume party or something. I just no. Those gigantic collars were ridiculous. I can't can't get behind those. But yeah. Now we just have to wait and see how quick this stuff. I haven't even looked at the radar, anything. I'm just going
It's
by
not
what
even
she
close to us
said
right now.
was coming. And what everybody else has told me was coming. So I'm like, well, it's coming, it's coming.
I could be completely bullshitting him.
Why
and
is
he'd have no
Nightbot
idea.
like just talking a lot? I'm gonna go on there and say, shut up, Nightbot, or make him do it like once every hour or something so he doesn't do that so much.
So according to this, it says rain starting in 16 minutes, but it's very light.
Look at this. Subscribe to my new that's 1, 2, 3, 4 sayings in 1 minute. Yeah, I will be making some adjustments to Nightbot. I don't like that it
I mean,
does
he
that
just
so
did
much.
all of them. He probably won't talk again for a little while.
All right, let's see. It's 9 o'clock. So we'll see how long before it does that again. And if it does it too quick, I'm changing it. There we go.
Okay.
It's settled. When y'all see that where the first one should say subscribe to my YouTube, when that pops up, we'll see how long it's been. Because it's only 9 o'clock now, so we got an hour. It's got to pop up sometime in between now and then.
What is she doing?
So, vaping wise, what have I done? What's going on recently? I have started to take my regular mod back to work and vape it occasionally. I will tell you that Munchkin made a bottle of Nilla nuts, and it's driving me crazy because it smells so damn good. I don't understand why it permeates the entire office. I was in the bathroom, nowhere near her office, and I'm
Well,
just
right
in the bathroom, and I'm like, I smell Nilla nuts, and I'm just in the
The
bathroom.
bathroom is literally right across the hall.
It's
from my
across the
office,
hall,
so.
but there's no vapor in there, and it's like, what the heck? Radar's clear. Look at 3:30
I
in
don't
the
know.
morning, Will.
I think I looked at AccuWeather, and it showed little speckles of green. When I took the dog out, I wouldn't say it's sprinkling, but you can feel the dampness in the air. So my phone hasn't dinged at me and told me rain's starting.
Our grass has grown crazy high in just a few days. And the neighbors got their grass cut. We're babysitting Creed, a dog, or dog sitting, I should say. But I don't
Hey,
want to
Neil.
cut the grass and then all this water come through here because it's just going to make the grass pop right back up again. Number two, I need to go buy some more gas for the zero turn because that thing blows through gas. I don't think it uses too much gas, but it uses some gas. It's got a 22 horse motor. It uses some gas, which is fine. It don't take me 15 minutes to cut the whole yard, front and back, so I'm good with that. But I don't want to pull it out. When I was going to get it out today, when I got home from work, it was like already starting to feel like it was about to rain, and I didn't want to try and cut the grass in that, so I didn't. Plus, I knew the show was coming up, and I was tired, man. I literally tried to take a nap right around 7:15 just so I'd feel decent for the show. And hello, Neil. Sorry, I missed it. I tried to catch most of the chat, but I missed some. The hard drive thing, though, that I was having problems with, I mean, my main computer, I think it's only got like a 500 gig built-in SSD, which is not enough. I would upgrade that, but I'd have to redo everything. Screw that. And then I have another drive in there somewhere. I know I put another drive in it. I think it's at the top. And then I needed something to move stuff. I got a 1 terabyte that I usually keep with me, which is in my pocket right now, which I just cleared off. This is metal. It's USB-C, but this thing has come in handy more than you could possibly imagine.
Is that the one that you keep losing?
Yes, that's why it's in my pocket. So this USB-C, it is 1 terabyte. It is metal.
Where did you find it?
SXK. It was on Amazon. Oh, where did I find it? It was on the kitchen table.
Oh, okay.
The reason that it was there is because all my videos from my Insta360 Ace Pro 2, which is right here, I moved from this stick onto that 14 terabyte. So now this is clear, it's empty, but this will plug right into my iPhone and I can transfer all the videos and pictures and stuff over to this, which saves a ton of space on your phone. Imagine your phone not having a lot of space, which my phone doesn't have. I mean, it's like 256 gig, I think. And you can fill that up quick, especially if you're recording GoPro or 4K videos. So
come on.
It's really nice to be able to plug something like this in there and transfer those files over off the phone because it takes up too much space, which I need to do again because I've already cleared my phone one time doing that, and I need to do it again. I think that should be something that you do once a month. Especially if you take a lot of pictures or videos. That way you can keep your phone
all right, then get up there
not full, so that in case you do have a moment where you need to record something long, you won't run out of space and go, it sucks. Have you got the new Bonza Pro RDA? The Recoil, I know that Cloud Chucker has the Recoil 3. He was just talking about it. You have 2 of the Bonza Pros. And waiting for the single coil recoil to come out. The Bonza Flavor and Airflow. Really? You know, I think that they would be good. I know, I mean, I've tried countless tanks, countless RDAs. I have a million of them here. I will say, honestly, and you know it as well as I do, RDA and a mech mod is the best flavor you're ever going to get. I don't care what tank they've made. They're great, but a straight dripper with a mech mod is the top flavor that I've ever had off of any one of these mods that I got or own. Is it as convenient as a RTA? Hell no. But it's got the best flavor. So I just, and I don't, and that's weird because I like convenience over that, which you would think, oh, you want the most flavor. Yeah, but I like the convenience. I don't want to have to drip every 4 or 5 hits. I'm like, oh, I got to re-drip. No, I want a tank.
Y'all know what restaurant is coming back?
Shoney's.
No.
Oh, man. I want the Shoney's Big Boy.
Keep guessing.
Let me see. Restaurant that's coming back. Sizzler?
Nope.
It's a restaurant. There's one in Georgia. There's still one there. I don't think they make them anymore. It starts with a F.
Nope, this one starts with a C.
C. Yeah, Fuddruckers. That's what I was gonna say. I said F. Fuddruckers will fly. You nailed that right there.
Fuddruckers was overpriced, but
Fuddruckers was overpriced, but it was damn good if you bought the big burgers.
It starts with a C.
Starts with a C.
Red Lobster didn't go anywhere. We still have one right down there.
My Corona. Let me think.
You're on the right track.
I am.
Yeah.
Cabarros. Kalinga. Fuddruckers.
There you go, trash bag. Chi-Chi's. Chi-Chi's is coming back.
What the hell is Chi-Chi's?
They're opening up a Chi-Chi's in Minnesota. What do you mean, what's the Chi-Chi's?
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Do you know how far
Minnesota.
that is?
Yeah, I'm just there.
That
hasn't
means
been
it's
a
close
Chi-Chi's
to
around.
us. Chi-Chi's is way too far.
Well, I don't plan on driving to Minnesota. I mean, if that's what Minnesota considers Mexican food, but hey, fried ice cream.
So Neil said Big Boy, which would be Shoney's. Yeah. I went when I was younger. Me and a group, we had our own little clique thing going on. We would go do the breakfast bar at Shoney's. I watched a guy grab one of those metal pans full of bacon. He took the whole pan back to the table and ate every piece of bacon that was in that pan. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, how in the hell did you eat all of that? Nobody helped him. He ate the whole thing because I think they came and told him, if you take that, you better eat and he did. He ate every bit of it.
Well, that's a lot of bacon.
It was a lot of, that was got to be like 10. Is this live? Hustle? Every day I'm hustling. It's live.
Is this George or is it Gloria? Gloria!
Oh, is it George or Gloria? Oh, it's
one
him.
of them.
It could be George, it could be Gloria. Or we said too much. The GGs are in the house.
GGs.
The GGs are in the house.
GKs. Yeah.
That man's still alive. You've never eaten at one of those. Me, the one restaurant I've had that was weird that I've only had once was, I think it's called Whataburger. When I drove to Texas, is GK.
That really does not make it any clearer.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It's GK.
Y'all got the same initials.
It's the dude or the chick. We could go that route. 757. You love it, Will? That's good to hear. I did play Will, you told me about the demo, right? I went and got the demo, and I beat that thing in like 15 minutes. I was like, that's it? That sucks. And I know the real game should be out right now. The new version, Little Nightmares 3, I think came out yesterday. I was waiting for midnight, and I was like, I'm not staying up.
Virginia.
The one not from Virginia.
Well, then that's got to be Gloria.
Okay.
No.
Creed,
hello.
That
hello,
is my
Gary.
chicken skin weight.
Live.
Congratulations, Creed, on 208. I'm probably back up to, I'm guessing around 250 right now.
I didn't help when I went and bought donuts.
We are not on the diet currently. As soon as we hit the fly-in, we've been off the diet ever since.
You're allowed to say die on YouTube, Will.
But only thing I don't like about is how long it takes to reload. Oh, I got you. When you become unalive.
I don't like.
No, when you say that, it will strike your video. I don't know why.
What?
Yes,
it will. I just said it, so.
Well,
it's in a video game, though.
I'm not monetized per se anyway, so I don't care. Um,
mean,
I do miss
Chi-Chi's
them
wasn't my
I do
favorite,
miss
but
them
they did
hanging
have
out
good
with both the
fried ice cream.
G's. The G's are cool people. The last
Well, I
time,
mean, we missed the concert last Friday because we were here hanging out with y'all.
oh, we were on
They
the
he
show.
they played in Yorktown. Yeah,
Yeah, we did miss that. I apologize. I wish we could have been there.
it's his fault. Blame him.
Hey, we got to go do the scavenger hunt thing.
The
That was
Alice
pretty
in
cool.
Wonderland thing.
Yeah. Alice in Wonderland scavenger hunt. We did. I think we did the whole
Some of
thing.
that shit was hard though.
It was hard. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. They did have some. Our disposables getting hard to find. Neil, they were, but they're starting to come back now. So if you haven't checked recently, I would check again, because like even these Georgia peach ones that I couldn't find anywhere, they just got a new stock in, and all of them were sold but 3, so I bought 2 of them. I left 1 for the straggler that had to have it. So
Yeah, the guy literally pulled him out from underneath a hat.
he had them hiding under a hat.
He's like,
But
"Oh, you're the guy that called about them," and lifted up a hat on the top shelf.
They're
and pulled the
starting.
boxes
They're
out.
slowly starting to get the Raz ones, and the Geek Bar something. They were hard to get, but apparently they're starting to slowly trickle back into the U.S. Take it for what you will, but if they're banned in Arkansas, good luck, man. This ban stuff is really getting on my nerves. I don't understand why it's okay to go down to the corner and buy a pack of damn cigarettes, but you can't buy a vaping device that keeps you off of cigarettes.
You already know the reason why.
Well, I know the reason, but it's bullcrap.
Tristan Thompson is trying to rally people on Facebook to go get a Truth Social account so they can bomb Trump with messages. I can't remember what group he's in, but I've seen multiple posts a day where he's trying to get people. Apparently it's over they had a couple warehouses, distributors that were raided where they took all their stock, even stuff that was supposedly approved. I don't know that that's going to go anywhere, but
You don't vape them? Neil, I don't blame you.
that's not, that's who he is, but that's not the Facebook group. I can't remember what it was. It's the Vapors United, maybe, I think.
And as far as Neil goes saying, I don't vape the disposables, I totally get it. And I was the same way. I was like, I'll never switch over to disposables. And I have, but I haven't.
You have.
The reason I like these is because they're cheap.
Didn't you go buy one yesterday?
If I'm flying, no, I did not. If I'm flying and I lose one of these, no big loss. I've already been flying and lost a real mod, which was this mod actually, but different color. That ticked me off. So I don't mind vaping normal devices. I hate the process of making juice. It does take a little extra effort, but hey, you know what? It's better than going and buying a pack of cigarettes. So
it took less than 5 minutes to make.
It doesn't take a long time to make juice. No, it doesn't. I mean,
like 4 ingredients. 5,
I don't like that cool S. Yeah.
Me neither, Harry. I mean, it's like the Florida Twist one wasn't bad.
Oh, the Coolada? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I wish
it makes everything taste weird.
It does. I think it throws that little twang on there to make it feel like you've got a hit. I think that's why they do it, so that they can hook you in like, hey, this is the only way it's gonna make you feel like you've had a real hit.
Yeah, no,
is that
I don't
Coolada
care for it.
that whacks you at the end, but it
I don't
sucks.
like cough drops either for the same fucking reason, and I don't want to vape
what's
one.
up?
Hey, Scorp.
They're too strong and too sweet. They spin my head. You're up to 728 flavors. Damn, Neil. That's quite the collection right there. I mean, you got 728, then you're doing pretty damn good.
I need to
That's a
go
variety right there.
buy some of that normal
I've never went over what
pear.
10, 12 flavors. I find stuff that I like, and that's what I save, and that's what I make. Honestly, it would be better to try and make more flavors. Honestly, it's not that hard. I mean, it may take you a couple of betas of attempting what you're going for, but once you get it locked in, boom, you're done. Does that stuff ever go bad? Will, excellent question. So the main things that kill e-juice are sunlight and heat. Okay, so depending on what type of bottle you store it in, number one, will let light into the bottle, which drastically reduces the potency of the nicotine that's in there. Now, if there's no nicotine in there, really, you don't have that much problem to worry about because you just got flavoring PG or VG in there after that. The nicotine is severely affected by sunlight and heat. So it's really good to keep them out of the sunlight and or heat. During the cooler months, like it is now, it's just like motor oil. The juice will get thicker in the wintertime because it's colder outside. So you can change your ratios. Your VG is obviously going to be the thicker of the components that go in there. The PG is the flavor carrier, but it also thins out your juice. So if you mix, say you mix 50-50, which is 50% PG, 50% VG, you're going to have a thinner juice. Most of the time, especially during the summer months, people will stay heavy on the VG, which keeps the juice thicker. Doesn't carry as much flavor, but it produces giant clouds because VG is where all the clouds come from. The PG is where the flavor and the throat hit comes from. So the higher the PG you got, the more throat hit you got, but it also thins out the juice. So depending on how you wick your mod, thinner juice will travel past a lot of coils or wicking that you have built into your tank. So you have to build according to what juice you're going to be vaping. So basically, especially in the wintertime when the juice starts to thicken up, you can actually build with less cotton because your juice is not going to leak because it's thicker. So you can crank up the VG a lot during the winter because it's not gonna leak. Or you can go higher with the PG, I should say. In the summertime, I would definitely stay higher on the VG just because.
Okay, you're going way into more than what he asked. Yes, it goes bad. For example, all right. So I've got a bottle of Nilla Nuts down here. All right, that's nicotine. Where'd it go? I've got a bottle of Nilla Nuts that was literally made in 2016. It tastes perfectly fine. That now I have a flavor that I make that is a knockoff of Cannoli B1 that's got 8 different flavorings in it. I made a 500 ml bottle. I got through maybe a quarter of it, and the flavors went flat. So your flavoring, can it go bad to where it can make you sick? No. Will it go bad to where it tastes like ass? Yes.
I think that's funny. Linda got a contact high from her AC unit because somebody was smoking weed next to it. Hey, Linda, just take it in and relax. It's gonna be all right. Okay, so Will, I know I lengthened that out kind of like a female, which is unusual because I'm male. Yes, your juice can go bad. There's some juices that can last a lot longer, especially if you store them. Most people store juices that are going to keep them for a long period of time in the freezer because that will prolong how long the potency of the nicotine stays in there. Like with vanilla nuts that Munchkin was talking about, that flavor, there's some juices when you mix them, they're great right off the bat. Some juices require a steeping period, which is basically a period of, if you don't understand what steeping is a time period, kind of like if you're making whiskey or something, aging. You're aging your juice so that it has time for the flavors to mix well inside the liquid, and they just get better and better the longer.
Did you guys know that you could buy Capella flavorings on Amazon?
On Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Capella's available on Amazon. We should stock up while we can.
It's probably not the cheapest. It's let's see, it's $8.49 for.
You were eating potato chips in your dream?
For less than
Linda
half
had the
an ounce.
munchies in her dream. That's hilarious. So, yeah, I've had juices that some juices that I've had were only like 6 months old, and they go bad. I can't stand vaping them. They taste like crap. Nilla Nuts is not one of those juices. So
they're like, the Breeze says, vape talk, be still my beating heart.
Yeah.
It's been a while. There ain't a whole lot to talk about, but so I tried to make my pear claw, and I got ripe pear flavor. Not good. No bueno. It's not the same.
I could have told you that you can't switch that pear out. There's no replacing that pear.
I told you before I bought it, and I even tried to back down on the amount. Well, Bull City didn't have the Capella pear with stevia.
I was like, it's worth a shot, but yeah, it didn't work out. So
no,
in the future, hey, we can't do that. It's the same way with Nilla Nuts.
I put half the amount of that pear that I usually put in the other recipe, and I don't know. There was something about it that it flattened everything else out.
I'll tell you this.
It killed the cinnamon and the cinnamon Danish swirl. It just made it taste flat.
It's the same way with Nilla Nuts. If you use anything at all besides Capella vanilla custard, it tastes terrible. There's like 1 million companies that make vanilla custard. Capella's vanilla custard is the only one that
I ran out of
good.
Capella and had to use another vanilla custard, and it was what was it? I can't remember what kind of vanilla it was, but it ended up tasting like flowers. Oh, it was French vanilla custard.
Oh.
And it tasted like flowers. And I didn't even use all of it. I just used like the missing 5 mils or whatever. And it had a very flowery taste.
You just can't do it, man.
No,
you got to do it.
Now I did put graham cracker in one time, and that turned out pretty fucking tasty.
Graham cracker would be really good in it. Harry, well, heck yeah, no nick. That's the way to go, man. Mm-hmm. If you can vape with no nick, I wish I could get to that level. Honestly, I've had no desire to want to try. That's the problem. Like if I say, because since we make our own juice for the folks at DIY, you could go from 6 milligram like I am now. I could literally go down to 5.5 and then 5 and then maybe eventually work my way down to 3 and then 0. And hey, I'd be completely off nicotine. The problem with it is like I've tried to just do without nicotine. That does not work. I turn into very angry Scuba. So you would have to wean out bitchy. Well, that sums it all up. Bitchy Scuba. So I would have to wean myself down slowly. And I'm sure I could do it. But it's not going to be some quick process. I'd have to do it slowly. And then I could be doing, hey, I don't even worry about how much nicotine costs because I don't need it. That would be awesome.
See, I can't find the
I would
Capella
not survive, no, Nick. Thanks,
pear
Wally,
with
for the
stevia.
encouragement.
No, you wouldn't survive because I'd kill you for being a bitch. Um,
Oh my goodness. I tried 3. It's about the same as 0. Yeah. Well, that's the problem, Scorp. You like say you vape 6 milligram or 12 milligram, and then you say, well, I'm gonna try some 0. You can't do that. It's almost like quitting cold turkey. You have to go down in slow increments. So if it's a juice you make, if you're at 6 milligram, I recommend going down to 5 milligram. Vape that for a while. Don't even attempt to bring it down any. So vape 5 milligram for a couple months. Then
See, I don't
bring
know,
it down
Cherokee,
to
because
4. Because
I
if you go
got
straight from 6 to 3, you ain't.
what I
I've already
got
tried
was
that. That don't work.
ripe pear. So I don't know, and I don't want to buy just a bunch of random pear. Just I know that one works. I
Pear
just don't.
Extreme. Yeah, I don't know about you'll quit nicotine when you get your first bypass surgery. There you go, John Wayne. You know, John Wayne is a walking pillar of health, or inspiration, I should say, especially as far as the whole paramotoring sport goes, because that man's had open heart surgery and he is already back up in the air and he still foot launches. Hell yeah, John Wayne. If it wasn't for John Wayne and Bill H., I wouldn't be as I don't know how to put it. Hopeful for the future. You know, I'm mad at myself that I did not get into paramotoring when I was younger, but seeing John Wayne and Bill H., just gentlemen that are older than me, that can still fly and have a great time doing it, gives me hope for the future.
Yeah, Roger.
That's what I'll say about that. I'm glad that they're both around and they can get their ass up in the air, no problem. And they still have all their wits about them. They know how to do their vela checks, and they land and take off, no problems. John has a really cool way that he takes off. He uses part of the throttle. I'm scared to do that because I don't want to cut any lines. It's kind of like a power forward that John does. But hey, it works. And you can't knock it if it damn works. So go for it, I say. I never had any wits.
So, does anybody know if the vape mall is a decent place?
I've never heard of that one.
Because
So,
they
Linda,
have
you didn't
the
even get to
Capella.
fly till you were 67. Isn't that a shame that you're like, man, I could have done this at an earlier age, but now that you've done it, you know what, though? This is the thing, Linda. You've done it now. You can say that you did it. I honestly thought in my head, God's honest truth, I thought when I went down to Calo Glee to train in Louisiana, I thought once I get in the air, if I was able to fly, my life would be complete. Because it's something I've always wanted to do, and it was like a bucket list thing. I wanted to get into the air, and I was able to do that. And I felt whole. Once I got up in the air all by myself, I mean, with Kyle's training, obviously, I can't even tell you guys how excited I was to be in the air. And I know
Yeah.
Munchkin was filming it and you couldn't hear me, but it was awesome because Kyle was right there. Hey, you
They don't
know,
have much of anything there anymore. but
Kyle
they
was
do
the
have-
Kyle was like, do a weight shift only turn. All right, now try hitting your brakes and see how, you know, how the wing drops you when you he was just going through standard stuff that you would tell any new paramotor pilot. And it was awesome. It really was. I really like Kyle O'Glee. He is very level-headed. He shoots it to you straight. There's no BS involved whatsoever. He's not trying to sell you anything. He's not sponsored by anybody. He will keep it real with you, which is why I went with Kyle O'Glee in the first place. There's a lot of places that can train you. Aviator, Florida Flight Sports, Midwest out there.
Well, I mean, we had like 5 minutes of vape talk.
The place in Texas, which is a really big school, and I'm not saying any of them schools are bad. I'm not saying that. Lone Star, thank you, Bill H. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
saying any of them places are bad by any means.
Have much of anything.
But after watching, you know, because people that want to get into flying, they don't know who to go to get training with. I'll tell you what, out of all the places to get training, I will say don't go get the free training that you see on the internet. But most of the other places are pretty cool spots. I just wouldn't go to the free training because by the time you leave there, you will only know how to take off with that trike. You will not know how to foot launch. You will not know how to reverse launch. You will be alone and unaware of how your wing works, how to pack up your wing. It's scary to me. Yeah, you'll get in the air, but at what cost for safety? I don't like that. In my just my humble opinion, but pay a little bit of money, get some good training.
Who are you talking to?
I-
Everybody that's in here has had training or has no intent on getting training.
Well, you know, I know Bill trained with Kyle O'Glee. He knows how cool Kyle is. Kyle's a cool cat, man. And you know, when we went out to eat with Kyle, we paid for his dinner, which was a surprise to him. But I'm like, dude, it's my pleasure to buy your dinner. You got me in the air. That's all that matters to me. He didn't. The one time that I slipped and kind of barely glitched the edge of the prop. Yeah, John Wayne did too. Oh, thanks, John. I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100%, but yeah. Kyle, and Muskin can vouch for this because with the one time that I did kind of barely catch the prop, I was beating myself up about it. I was so pissed off. I was like, man, I can't believe that I jumped in my
I
seat
didn't
too
think you were
quick.
pissed off. I think you were disappointed.
I was disappointed in myself. And Kyle was like, don't beat yourself up, dude. It happens. You didn't even make it to the bucket of shame. Bucket of shame. You did not make it to the bucket of shame. This prop I can have fixed in 30 minutes. And I was like, okay. And literally the very next day is the day I got to fly. So he's just laid back, man. He's not going to yell at you and he'll keep it real with you. The defining moment for me was Kyle came over to me and was like, all right. And there was a decent wind. I would say 7 to 8 miles an hour. He said, I want you to build a wall with your wing and keep it about 3 feet off the ground. Luckily for me, I was able to do that. I brought the wing up perfectly and hovered that son of a gun about 2 feet off the ground for like 30 seconds. And Kyle was just like, I ain't got nothing else to teach you. and he went to walk away, and that's when that snake tried to bite him in the leg. I saw Kyle jump up in the air, and I was like, "What in the hell?" The cottonmouth. There was
So who's got flavorings besides Bull City? Because I went to Capella's website
Go
and
to
they had a
Perfumer's
have a
Apprentice.
well, can I get Capella at Perfumer's Apprentice?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be cheap.
Well, I mean, Capella has a minimum order quantity. I don't need 16-ounce bottles.
We'll look it up. I'll look at whatever you're trying to find. We'll look it up. I still should have the links that I used to use to order juice from, because I would buy wholesale, not wholesale. I buy bulk, and they usually give you a deal when you buy it. But Flavor Barn, Harry H said.
Flavor Barn.
I have not tried buying from Flavor Barn, so thanks, Harry, for the suggestion. We'll look it up.
I see Liquid Barn.
Is that the first time it posted? Has it been 40 minutes since the bot posted? No, wait, it posted. We didn't keep track of when the bot started posting again. Okay, it's not posting too much, but I'm still going to change the bot to post later. What's up, Chevy? How you doing? How you, Mama Nim? Which is what I say at the beginning of the show, but since you come in late, that's what you get. I feel good right now. I got a 3-day weekend coming up. Munchkin only gets 2 days.
The dog's coming to see what the hell that horrible noise was.
If I say that, it makes the dog go, what? Hello. Come here, big doggy. Come here, come on. Come on. Hello. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. How you doing, Benny? How you doing? Hello, Benny. Hello. How you doing? Hey, you can't come.
He's pegged out his own microphone.
Hello, Penny.
They're not usually here on Friday nights, Linda.
Hello.
They're doing stuff.
Hello, doggy. Okay, you can get down now. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that dog is just like, and she's not getting down. She's just sitting in my lap.
Yeah.
The tail can keep me cool, right, RS? I believe that. She's gonna pee on you. I hope not.
No, she already went out. I took her out to pee.
Yeah, but when they get excited like that, they like to pee.
Cocker Spaniels do. I've never had another dog that got excited and peed.
She is being quite relaxed right now. Oh, how you doing? How you doing?
There was a big wet spot on the bed in here, and I don't know if it's from where she was laying because she was still wet from getting out of the bathtub, or if it wasn't wet like she peed wet, but maybe she started to pee. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wash.
I hope not.
I can't tell. It didn't smell like pee.
You know what, Linda? You're right. Where is Mr. Vegas and Miss Angela? You know, they're supposed to be in here, and I
just said they're not usually here on Fridays.
There's no football game right now.
No,
Was it date night?
I think they do. Yeah, they're date night. They go.
They can come watch us during their date night and still have fun, I think. Just saying. Okay, the dog, even though you can't see, I was going to say.
Capella is Italian, isn't it? I don't think we've got tariffs on Italy.
I was going to say the dog has not got out of my lap yet, but you can still see that she's just laying in my lap right now. You can go get her. Go get her. Go get her. Go get her. I can't make the dog get up. Yeah, it's flavoring. It's not batteries. It's not any kind of product that they should be putting tariffs on. Come on, man.
It's a blanket tariff. They don't
I'm
pick and
so
choose
ready
what it
to
goes
just
on with.
have something new at this point. I really want stuff to go back the way it was so that we can actually get stuff that we need.
Yeah, all they have is, I mean, they don't have.
Oh no.
When I looked up Capella on Bull City, I don't see anything. Well, hold on, here it is.
So John ordered his lines from Lines in a Day back on Wednesday. She's supposedly making his lines on Wednesday. It's Friday and he still hasn't got a tracking number or anything. Now when she takes vacation I can understand, but usually she sends the lines out pretty quick. So I'm surprised it's taking her so long to send his lines out.
Maybe she's busy. Yeah, they
Luckily,
don't have...
I'm not in no hurry to get mine. So when I give her my order, I'm like, hey, whenever you can get it done. And that's probably when she'll ship it, like the next day. The last time I ordered, she was pretty quick about it. Just the wrong color, but she shipped it pretty quick.
They don't have any pair with Capella on Bull City.
Really?
Yeah. But
right, Will?
What? But they've got it at this vape mall. Where's my cart? So it's $18.74 for a 125 ml bottle, which these are 118 ml.
Okay. I just ordered 128 for my smart card. Have I made a good choice? Cloud Chucker. Here's the thing. Number one, the SD card, its read-write speed is kind of important. 128 gig is not bad. It just won't store as much data. If you're only trying to record for something for like the week and then maybe reformat it or it will loop and go over the top of it, 128 gig is fine. You're no problem. If you're only recording events that happen, like say when somebody comes to the door, like maybe the postman or somebody knocks on your door, then you're good, man. 128 gig is plenty. If you're trying to record 24/7, that's not big enough. But I don't even record 24/7 on mine. The only one that records 24/7 is my inside the house camera. It records constantly, but it's also hooked straight to power. Scuba's weekly shopping results are romantic. What? What did I miss there? You're doing a 24-hour loop? Yeah, you're good. You're good, Cloud Chucker. So basically the 128 gig, it'll record that full 24 hours. And then when the next 24 hours happens, if you do not change anything, it will record over the top of that. That's fine. If you think that something happened in that 24-hour period, make sure you review it before it gets recorded over. and you're good. If it does take that full clip, download it to your computer, then let it go ahead and record over the top of the rest of it. It's fine. That way you can go back and cut out the part that you needed, and you're good to go. My cameras only record events that happen. So
I ordered it from the vape mall.
The vape mall.
Yeah, lines in a day. She just doesn't say which day.
Right.
Yeah, it only takes her a day to make them. Once I get to them. Yeah.
She doesn't say which day, right? Yeah. Lines in Sunday. You're very welcome, Cloud Chucker. You're fine.
That's the same thing as, the Amazon says it's, 2-day shipping. It doesn't tell you how long it takes them to put it in the fucking box.
Jazzy, what's up? How you doing, Jazzy? The man. I think Jazzy has turned into a party animal. Have you noticed all his perks? Perks? Oh my God.
Jazzy's got perks?
Apparently Jazzy has perks. All of Jazzy's posts are like Snoopy, like, hey, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? How your mom and them? Have some coffee with me. I'm ready to go. Screw off, Jazzy. What's the hell wrong with you? Slow down a little bit.
Jazzy's just happy.
Jazzy being Jazzy, which is fine. You said people should watch me on date night. That's right, dire thing. Why not? You can still have date night, and Snoopy is a perp. I said perk, like P-E-R-K, not perp. P-E-R-P.
I mean, if anybody's going to be the perp, I think it would be Woodstock. He was always up to something.
Perk. I don't know why I said perk. I mean, that's like zombies talk, but yeah. Why not watch me on date night? You can still be romantical with your girl and listen to my boring talk during the entire thing and be like, hey, we don't need to watch this guy. We can just go back here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I don't think they're getting all romantical. I think they're getting drunk, and they could get just as drunk here.
Who's no longer friends? Breeze, are you no longer friends with Jazzy or me? Because I have not turned anybody away. Well, except for the crazy Chinese people that try to be my friend. Other than that, I don't turn people away or delete friends ever. Ship? I don't know who Ship is. Sniff. Oh. Sniff like Snoopy? Like I'm
No, I think she's gonna sniff.
Well, I would hope so, Breeze. I gotta be your friend. Breeze is the shit, man. I forgot to say Little Nightmares 3 has been released. I have currently downloading to my... you suck, Cloud Chucker. I need to buy that, but I want to wait until I get paid. Oh, I could put it on that credit card that just increased my limit.
I have
I
no
did play the demo. I
game.
beat that demo in I don't even know if it was 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I'll beat that demo so fast it was ridiculous.
There's no story, and I can't find any other games.
Well, that's good.
That
Breeze.
I want. But what I want to do is log into our Microsoft account and downgrade our fucking shit.
We do need to do
that. We're
that.
not playing Fallout anymore, and yet I'm still paying fucking $40 a month on that bullshit.
40? That's too damn much.
It's $20 for each one of us.
Holy crap. All right. We need to work through all that. We'll get it figured out. And we need to get, cause yeah, the Fallout thing, I mean, we were playing with people, which one of them left, then the other one, decided he had other friends he wanted to play with. It was only fun when we all got together and when we played.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed playing with you, but whatever.
I can play with you. It's fine. I don't mind playing with you. Play with you all the time.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But when I'm getting romantic with Darna, I'm certainly not going to be listening to you. Maybe we have some nice music. King Cobra. All right, I get it.
No, you don't want us to heckle you.
I'm not Barry Manilow. I'm not going to help you out in the bedroom, King Cobra. But
we can holler encouraging statements from the peanut gallery.
Go King Cobra, go. Get it, King Cobra. You got it, man. Go for it. There you go. There's your 2 seconds of date night right there. Oh.
$45 for 3 months. Yeah, like even with Game Pass, right?
I want to
Very
not use a
rarely
green screen.
do I ever see anything that I want to play.
Okay.
I don't have a green screen up right now, Linda. I've
yeah.
got one. It's right there, but I don't
Linda's
have one.
asking about the green screen thing. It depends on what you're using, Linda. The fact
it also
that,
depends on your lighting and what you're wearing.
Yeah, because depending on, we're using Zoom, and Zoom will literally put a background behind you no matter what you got going on. You can see I can change my background to whatever right now, and it just, that's actually a real picture I took while I was in the Bahamas, which is forever ago. Look, there's me looking really crazy.
I hate that picture.
But yeah, you can. I got so many pictures, man. I can but yeah, I get it. Laptops are kind of limited on what you can do depending on the processor that's in there, but you still should be able to kind of adjust it. Since you're on StreamYard's being a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. They're trying to charge now just to be able to play an intro, which I think is ridiculous. They should let you play a 30-second intro for free. I know Shane was having problems with it. I haven't tried it since they switched the system over, but I may try it in the future just to see what's going on with it, because I used to use XSplit. XSplit was the main one I used. Now, XSplit's not free. It's not cheap by any means. But I knew how it worked. It was really easy to operate. OBS is free. It will take a little bit of setting up to do. But you could use OBS and you could run anything you want for free, Linda. Anything. You don't have to use StreamYard. Literally, the only thing you need for OBS is to install OBS, number one. Number two, you will need your key for your YouTube channel, which is very easy to find. I can help you, which may
you can walk her through all that.
It may take 4 hours, but I could help you.
Well, I think if you did that, what you need to do is have her screen share with you so you can.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like intros and stuff go, I can literally click on boom. I can switch between any intro I want, and it's all free. All free. OBS is free. It will take a little bit more computer understanding to use, but you could not only upgrade your picture quality, but you could also add anything in you want. You could add movie clips in there. You could add pictures in there. You could add, like, you can see over there on the right top of my screen, it shows what people won from the coins. You can add that stuff. If somebody subscribes, it pops up in the middle of the screen. If somebody sends a donation, it pops up in the middle of the screen.
Or you could make it just as easy as being able to put a background on, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's only as complicated as you want to make it.
Right. Dire thing, exactly. It's only hard if you try to make it hard. You can literally do stuff on OBS that is not hard. And then you say, okay, well, I want to be able to do this. And when you say that, then that's when you go, okay, well, this is how you do that. And once you get past that point, then you can go, okay, well, now I want to be able to do this. And you can just keep building it up. And once you understand it, you'll be able to do it like no problem every time.
And once you get it set up, you don't really have to do
Yeah, it's
anything
literally
to it.
just click the button and you're done.
Yeah,
3
indeed
a.m.
It is, King
Oh,
Cobra.
it's 10 o'clock. It's time for
Yeah.
us to get off here. Holy crap. It's already 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Dire thing. I only had one audio source, and it was my headset. So y'all heard exactly what I heard. And it's as easy as that.
Audio sources you can set to that's I will agree with that. You can tell every scene which camera you want to use, every scene which audio you want to use, but you can also set your default audio to said microphone, your default video to said camera, and it'll always use that in whatever scene you're in if you decide to do it that route. But
yeah, I would Linda, I would look up on YouTube OBS for beginners and see if they've got videos that'll just show you like basic setup, because it's super easy.
yeah, it's not that hard, Linda, and it's free, and I think you will have a great time. There's Timekeeper. How you doing, bud? I know you watching on the big screen. You ain't slicking nobody. Y'all have a great night and an excellent weekend. I'm going to take Monday off. I'm going to have a nice long weekend.
Good, you can clean the house while you're here.
And see, I already got shit to do because Munchkin's right there to chime in and say, hey, clean stuff while you're off.
Yeah, well, what do you do? What do I do when I'm off?
Y'all have a great night. Be safe, everybody. And whatever Breeze said, I don't know what the shanks is, but I'm good with that too.
Hopefully nobody will be shanked this weekend, but you never know.
To shanks, to saints, I don't know.
It's right up there with snacks. Snacks and snakes.
It sounds like snacks. Now
Yes.
I want a snack.
Snacks.
I want a snack. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll catch y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace out.
Good night.